Hello, I'm Phaedre, and today I want to give a little bit of information to you about breathing patterns. Breathing patterns are what we do on the inside instead of thinking and stressing out and worrying and all the things we do in the normal world. Um, if we realize that we don't need to do all of that repetitive thinking and worrying and stressing out, then we can start coming into breathing patterns, using our focus to watch the breath in a way that both clears our energy and keeps our focus in a healthy place. This brings us into what I call the magic state eventually, and it helps us to stay there, to give our focus to the breathing patterns. The simplest and a really super effective breathing pattern is the heart breath, which I discussed at length in another video. So that's a breathing pattern, and you can do that all the time. And the thing about breathing patterns is they don't just keep our focus in a good place, but they actually also do clearing work on us. They do spiritual work. They help us to be more and more connected to universal mind, which is the state when we are receiving information, creative ideas straight from universal mind, rather than from the world around us. Okay, so um, the heart breath is one of the simplest and most effective breathing patterns, and that's just you imagine energy on every inhale coming into the heart chakra, and on every exhale coming out of the heart chakra. And that's a really good one to stay in all the time. When you're watching TV, when you're walking around, eventually you'll be able to do it, while you're talking to people. It's just a good place to stay. And as we're doing these breathing patterns, it's important to notice how you feel inside as you do them. Because what's happening is by doing these breathing patterns, you're starting to recognize yourself on the inside in a different way than you used to. Usually when we're in the normal world, we know we're in ourselves because we recognize the thoughts that are going over and over again. We've had them 1,000 times. We are used to hearing that. If we woke up without all of that, we wouldn't recognize ourselves. Doing breathing patterns is a way to start recognizing yourself by your pure vibration of clarity. And you can go deeper and deeper into this. You can really get to know yourself on this level, really recognize what it feels like to be inside of you and totally clear. Another breathing pattern that's really good, I call the clearing breath. And to do this breathing pattern, you just imagine that the dark, sparkling black soil that would be in the center of the earth, and imagine the energy from that coming up into your body on the inhales. And then on the exhale, flowing out and dragging with it all the old energy. So inhale, bringing all that sparkling light energy into your body and up through the core and out through the crown into the aura. You can have it flow out on the exhale into the aura, or you can have it come out of one of the chakras on the exhale. Basically, the breathing patterns can be whatever your body wants to do, whatever that level of you wants to do. For example, if you feel some blockage in the throat, there's something that you have to say to somebody or make a speech or something, and you're nervous about it, for example, you might have some blocked energy in the throat, and you just start breathing in and out of the throat chakra. Imagining an inhale coming into the throat chakra, exhales going out. And we just do that all the time. You can do it for any chakra, your third eye. And gradually, as you begin really doing this, knowing that, this is repatterned how I know myself on the inside. This is my new home on the inside of me. Let me check it out. Let me see what it really feels like. And, taking that interest in it and really focusing on it, gradually your body starts letting you know which breathing patterns it would like to do. It's just a sort of instinctive feeling that, yeah, I'd like to do some heart breaths right now, or I feel the need to bring some breath through my throat. And you can also have the energy come in and out of the back of the chakras. And this keeps your chakras healthy, and it keeps you in a state of clarity. So I recommend doing these as a meditation to get into the habit of them, and also just doing them all the time. Namaste.